All right, we're back here in Collinsville, Alabama, this time with the Lady Panthers soccer team here in Collinsville. Very successful program as well. We do have a new head coach this season. And at this time, I'm going to let that gentleman introduce himself, and then we're going to let the young ladies introduce themselves.
My name is Ryan Stanley, and I'm the first-year head coach of Collinsville Blaze Panthers. I've been an assistant coach for my dad for any years, so I'm excited to do this.
I'm Marie Memphis, and I'm a junior.
I'm Priscilla, and I'm a senior high school. And this is Brian Ladstruth from soccer game. How great is that about it?
My name is Stephanie Water, and I'm a senior, and I'm really looking forward to it this season. My name is Mero Fedro, and I'm senior. My name is Solicitor from the Bay Shoots.
Coach, let's start right back here with you. You're no stranger to Collinsville, Alabama, or soccer. Your dad being a very, well-known coach here, well-respected all over the state. What led into you taking the head coaching job for the girls this season?
Honestly, there was opportunity there, and Dad's like, you can do it. And I meditated on it a lot, thought about it, and it's like, hey, let's go. But it's not me. I have a fleet of assistant coaches underneath me that help me, whether it be David Hernandez, who does basically the meat and potatoes of everything, and then Coach Segura, who was the head coach last year, he helps us out from time to time, and Sandra Vasquez, she helps us out too. So,
No doubt.
it's a community.
No doubt. Takes a community, man. All right, for each one of you young ladies, what was your thoughts when Coach took over when you first, I knew you guys knew who Coach was, but what was your thoughts about this upcoming team with the new coach?
And I was really excited because, I don't know, it's just like a new coach, honestly, I wasn't going to wait this sincere for I changed my mind, just thought I got to be coach, I got to be in the siege.
No doubt.
Well, I was excited, and then he coach title for Cabot.
And I just wanted to see what this sent the roots.
I was a bit nervous just because I didn't know how things be coached or anything, but so far it's really good. I'm really excited.
Let's do.
I'm excited as well. I was going to play it, and then I was here.
Really?
And I was just thinking about it a lot. Then I decided to play first game because it was a different coach as well.
It's a great coach's thing.
3 years, it had been 3 years that coached it. So it's going to be there. But
I decided, the same single speed I did not want it this year, but I decided to play because I put a lot of thought into it, and every day is a little coaches and it's up to that after the inches.
No doubt.
Well, Coach, there's 3 young ladies who wasn't all players to play. How does that make you feel?
I'm a babysitter. I may not be a good coach, but I'm a heck of a recruiter.
Some of the best coaches in the state will tell you got to recruit your hallways first. You look just like these 3 young ladies. That's 3 people who's really going to help you, and they wasn't going to play probably. And then you step out, I got to make you feel good.
Yeah. I mean, I had to settle on, hey, just because last year, different. I mean, we still all coaching here. Yeah, he chose going in a different direction. So it was an opportunity for all of us to grow. And so,
when you met with the ladies, what was your first message to them?
Hey, we are gonna build something special here. Okay, it's going to take time. It's an overnight process. But hey, our boys program, it took them a decade to win the state championship. We are going to work towards that. Nothing's guaranteed, but we're going to put our best foot forward. And we made the playoffs for the first time ever last year. So that's a great start, but still. So that's the goal.
That's awesome. Now, for each one of you young ladies, we'll start off here and forward back now. once you got out there and you guys started practicing together, what was your feeling about this team? Was you excited? Was you still kind of nervous, or were you feeling like very hopeful?
Kind of excited, to be honest. Like, we see a lot of run
Every single day. And I like it how
we are right now. So,
it's a pretty good right now.
Wait,
And you, when you actually got together as a team and started practicing?
started my office. Well, at first, before we even started, I was dreading it afterwards because we know the private minutes. But I put when I'm there, it's just different because we're all bond mate, and like I like that I was a bunch younger of the playing, so that I can like help. We like to help a while.
Absolutely. You got to have the leaders.
Well, at first, like I didn't really know a lot of the younger girls.
It's just a way private play. This grassroots, this kind of stuff. They really know. But right now,
Now, like Maria said, we've seen a lot of men and over practice. The G's over. It's just like help us at the practice.
that's being a part of playing and girls like
Grow, and the way I feel like the way we influence them, like
it's slowly and
Absolutely.
well, like she said, we have bunch of new players this year,
and I'm glad they're part of the team.
and I'm glad to have that too.
You said. So doubt.
So I don't know. I just feel good. I feel good to get back. It feels great. Really, I like.
How long did you take off?
That's for sure. It's in.
I keep on it here.
You was off the whole year? You still playing spare time some, or? That's good. She's still around the game because it's ready to grow. Coach, let me ask you this. You pre-mentioned this, something your dad has done. He's done a big part of building that name and that tradition here at Collinsville. And you see how your father done it, the blueprint's there. But the one thing I think is going to help you more than anything is the family atmosphere you guys have here. Talk about what it is to be here at Collinsville, just in general.
When I first got here, I underestimated the culture differences that we have. And soccer has helped to bridge that gap for me. So I feel like an adopted member here. So like the community is everything here. And soccer brings us all, I guess. Like, so Dad, you come here, get in cloud. April or May, when it's playoff time, we sell as many tickets as they do on Friday nights because everybody comes in. So we wanted to embrace the culture and family aspect of it because that's what makes it special here.
There ain't no doubt about it. I think it resonates through all sports here in Collinsville. Definitely soccer. I've seen it in my own two eyes. You say it's about as packed as a regular American football game, you know. But I asked each one of the guys earlier what their hobby was away from sports. We're going to ask the ladies this. What do you do outside of sports just to kill time?
I just go out. Like I like going to court. I like them.
Is she a partier? Nah. Is she really?
Man,
You like to dance and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. All right. How about you?
I either like going for a run
or I like to, the fresh friends outside.
Oh, yeah. So you stay athlete, doing athletic things outside.
I'm not at work either. Actually, off me. I like to out with my friends. It's pink.
That's different. I like it.
I like to trip to the beach. Well, having a penny view.
Chipping. Like lifting.
So, yeah. Wait, yeah, actually. And I like to go eat at the first restaurants, like trying to put.
You got that right. I'm with you on that one.
And then go to the gym too. I like to lift
The ways. She likes to wake up in the crack of dawn. Yeah.
Wake up like 5, 6.
No, like even before that.
4?
Yep. He might have sleep 3.
What time do you go to sleep?
I still pretty dirty. I still pretty.
Like 7, 8? Or you stay up on her? No, you stay up on us. Hey, Coach, I'm going to take a guess here. Do you have a classmate? Is she the one that keeps it fun in the locker room?
Her and Chris,
Those.
they keep it.
I like it. That's good. Hey, Coach, you need those type of players. They keep the stress level down.
We even need to.
Are you a trash talker on the field?
That's awesome. He could always call all the time. So
Is she really?
I told him once.
You did?
Yeah, she was about it.
Silent,
Yeah.
silent but violent. You got one yellow card for saying an inappropriate word.
Yes.
I like it. I like it. Coach, you got to have that. It's all aspects of the game. That's it. Hey, I'm the league. Hey, what are some of your challenges as the first year head coach? You get all the blueprints, have your dad talk to you, whoever across the world, but until you get in those shoes and do it, what are some of the challenges that you've already faced?
The daily grind, just bringing it all together, trying to get everybody on the same page. Like, hey, this is our vision, this is us, it's trying to get everybody to buy in. It takes more than 1 year, but I've seen people do it, and I have to try to emulate as much as I can and pick the brain out of mentors I've had through the best where we coach back that I coached football with, or Alan. And I ate breakfast with him Friday. I worked with him, Winterboro, and then him with Colton sometimes, and then Coach Garrett, Coach Willingham. A lot of stuff you can pull from.
You made this way to drop that red eye. Some good coaches, man.
Hey, I got to go watch five football practice, and I brought some of that stuff, and
That's a little different, ain't it? That's a different planet right there.
Success doesn't discriminate. Yeah, you could cross trip in any other sports.
That's right. There ain't no doubt about it. Let me ask each one of you young ladies this question. Give me your personal expectations coming into this season. Not necessarily the team. We know you all want to go to the playoffs and win. But what do you want to do to help this team individually?
But you just hope to turn it out. He'll be the fighter in that.
Action.
That we have a motivation to go out on the field. Oh, they will save us.
Day in and day out. Even in practice.
Yeah. Because like it's and other reason and like having that energy was he by both how well that they're
Even when the chips are down, still battling. I like it.
So I always in cop in curls and motivate them myself and
For motivation. I'll be a tough spoilers.
I like it. Yep.
How does you want them to know that they're loved?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. That's the main thing. Even though you can be hard on them, you mentioned 5 for Coach Middlefield. I say some of his practices, but each one of them guys know that, he be hard on us. But you remember the quote?
Taping out, thank the lane.
Yeah. I'm best friends with a Nate Seal. We lunch together. He's actually comes well. He said, the more you bleed in practice, or the more you sweat in practice, the less you can bleed more. So the more you put in practice, the less you're going to bleed more. I like that quote. It's very good. So before we shut this interview down, I'm going to get final thoughts from each one of you young ladies. Then we're going to ask Coach his final thoughts. We're going to start right over here. Just give me your overall thoughts on this upcoming season.
I think we have a good team and hopefully we'll make it far and like I said, I hope I get top 4 in the state.
How she can do it?
And lady after play.
I can tell you play with an edge, don't you? You need it. I like it.
But I hope we'll make it the playoffs and that we have good team on.
Throw it out.
Those improving every day how we grab and it does making it far like safety but 6. We started something last year. Forgot.
Field off of it. Oh, that.
Oh, it's fresh.
Just your final thoughts.
Or
Just this upcoming season is about to start. What is your thoughts?
Plus,
just to enjoy it. And that we just always do our best.
You're a senior, correct? Who else is a senior up here? So you 3, yeah. So you guys, this is it. Can't hit reset. Well, let's got a plan. You guys thought.
hope it make it far this year than with the last year and continue to make far this year in the scope. And that's something.
You guys could be the first of something, to do it. That's always very special. First one across that bridge, make a big run. Coach, what about you?
I want us to be a relentless competitor. Not focus so much on the wins and losses, but make every team we play 8 good.
That's beautiful. We win or lose.
Win with it. They're going to know they played with us.
There ain't no doubt. I love it. Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, Coach. One brick bite at a time. Well, I appreciate you ladies sitting in with us, and just like the guys, I know you're dying to get back to the classroom, so we're going to make that happen right now. This video will be up in a few days. I appreciate you guys sitting in with us.